What's up, y'all? It's Monday, week 2, getting ready to roll. Chester getting ready for his run. You can see that. Anyways, you might be able to tell it's raining here. I had plans to hit the gym today, but we got this rain coming. I'm taking advantage of it. So I'm turning today into a run day. Let's get it. Welcome to the warm-up series. Let's get a workout in. Today was a good day. The plan originally was to hit the gym, but it was pouring down rain when I got up, and I looked at the radar and it was gonna be raining all day. So I scratched the gym, and Chester and I went out for a 4-mile run. So that's the plan for the day. Just get out there, get 4 miles in. We didn't run 4 contiguous miles. Today I went out there, ran 2 miles out to the river, and you know, I just decided I wanted to kind of walk the river and kind of look for gators. Almost got one on camera, but he took off right before I got the camera on him. So I missed him for you. I'll get some gators, trust me. But we walked for maybe a half a mile, and then the wind started picking up. The rain came in, you know, that sideways rain. Yeah, it was awesome. So on the way back, Chester was pumped. You know, the rain just gets you going. And he's moving out. He's actually waiting on me most of the time. We ran at an 8:20 pace on the way back, which is significantly faster than our way on the way out. So that was cool. It was a good run. Old Chester, he's getting a little old, so it's good to see him moving out like that. So overall, super easy day. Just go out there if you can, find a trail, get out there in nature, clear your mind, get off the treadmill. You know, if you can. If you can't, you know, whatever. Get 4 miles in. You know, whatever you got to do. But just make it happen. Other than that, I got nothing else for you. Y'all have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I hit,
All right, Chester, let's roll.
I'm gonna be the man who's heaving to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I broke, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
There's a big old gator.
Walk 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Well, I'm at the halfway point. I ran 2 miles, and I decided I'm gonna walk a little bit. I'm gonna take a look at this river. Hopefully I can find some gators. There's so many gators out here, but when I bring the camera, it seems like they're not here. I needed to come out here, get out here in Mother Nature, you know, get out here with my old running partner, you know, decompress a little bit. So anyways, I'm gonna walk a little bit, and then I'm gonna run 2 miles back to finish her off and get some.
I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. who's coming home with you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Out here getting it today.
And I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles and fall down at your door.
Okay, real quick, I just want to touch on something very important, and that's the diet. You know, we're doing all this working out, grinding out every day. We got to supplement as well with a good diet. And a lot of people want to make it hard and they want to make it difficult. You know, they got all these different apps and they're getting information from all these different people of when they should eat. You know, here's what your macros should be and yada, 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 yada. Man, that's just stress. You're just stressing yourself out. I don't approach it that way. And I'll tell you how I approach it. And I think for most people, it's going to work. It's not easy still, but it's not complicated either. You know, I don't want to do all that counting carbs and calories. It's a lot of time. So here's how I handle it. I basically went with what I call a common sense diet. And all that is just getting rid of the foods that you normally eat, that you know are making you fat, that you know are unhealthy. So what does that look like? So I'm going to get rid of all the fried foods. Gone. I'm going to get rid of all the sugary foods. There's a lot of things that we eat that have a lot of added sugar in it. Get rid of it. The cakes, the candies, of course, get rid of those. Some hidden things like barbecue sauces. Get rid of that stuff. It's got a bunch of sugar in it. Try to stop eating that. Find alternatives with less sugar to add to your food. And then something that I do, I basically cut down on the pastas, the rice, and the breads. I didn't cut them out, but I considerably cut them down. See, I eat a lot of that stuff. So I had to at least cut the majority of that out of my diet, and voila, worked perfectly for me. And another big thing, and this is probably one of the biggest ones for many of us, is the alcohol. Got to get rid of the alcohol. If you want to do the best that you can possibly do, if you want to feel the best, if you want to be the best you, I think you got to get rid of the alcohol. You pretty much do. And for me, that was tough. I was drinking every day. I love the beer. Man, even right now, I'm thinking about knocking back a cold one. I like beer, I do. But I think it's probably okay in moderation, not drinking every day like I was. So what I did was the way I handled the alcohol situation in the first month, I just drank on the weekends. And I think even at the end, I just tried to drink one day. So I picked a day on the weekend for the last 2 weekends. Anyways, I just kind of weaned myself off. And in the first month, the warm-up series, I only drank on the weekends. And then going into the next portion where we get heavy into it, no alcohol at all. I can't say that I was like real strict on my diet. You know, I cheat a little bit, but for the most part, day in and day out, I kept eating good foods. And for me, it's super easy because I like steak, I like chicken, I like seafood, I like broccoli, I like asparagus. I like a lot of different foods that are healthy. So for me, it wasn't too hard. You know, I just kind of rotated those kind of foods, and you can cook them a little bit differently. I think that's a pretty solid approach. Just get rid of the garbage that you're eating. You know what it is. Stop drinking sodas, stop drinking alcohol. Most of you are going to lose weight just from that. So, anyways, we got to think about our diet, and I want you to succeed and excel. And if we're feeding our bodies the good stuff, you know, getting rid of the garbage, giving ourselves the best chance to be the best we can be. So, diet. That's the thought for today. Figure something out, all right? Hey, I just gave you an easy way to do it. You don't have to think much. Just cut those things out. You're probably going to be fine. Get your protein. I'm going to do another video on supplements. But we'll get into that another time. All right, I'm babbling on. That's all I got. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.